values, or all 6 trig function values of the angle theta. So I'm going to only do one of the one where they...
Is it going out?
That one is. I think it's at the end of the thing, so... Well, one of them will stay lit. It's fine. I'm only going to do one where they actually give you the triangle, and then we'll do other ones where you actually have to draw it yourself, because, you know. Okay, so we're given the hypotenuse is the square root of 113, and then the opposite side is 8, adjacent side is 7. So, finding all 6 trig functions. You do not need a calculator.
You don't?
Nope.
Oh, great.
So, what would the sine of theta be?
8 over root 113.
I can't have a square root in the bottom, so what do I have to do?
Like,
or multiply it by
8
By what?
by square root of 113.
Okay, so I'm multiplying top and bottom by the square root of 113.
8 root 13 over 113.
Yep. 8 square root of 113 over 113. Cosine of theta.
7 over square root of 13. Can't have square root on the bottom. So
7 root 13 over 5.
And I don't know if any of this can reduce, but if it can, you're more than welcome to, but I a lot of times don't. Unless it's like, 9 over 6 or something, I'm not going to reduce it. Tangent.
8 over 7.
Cosecant.
Square root of 113 over 8.
Square root of 113 over 8. Secant.
Square root of 113 over 7.
And cotangent.
7 over 8.
Questions about that one?
No, that's pretty simple.
All right, then I'm going to move into the ones where they don't give you the triangle, so you have to draw it yourself. We're told that the sine of theta is equal to 2 over 3. So you're still finding all 6 trig functions. Obviously, one's already given to you, but again, you need to write all of them over to the side to get your answer completely right. So I have my triangle. I'm going to call this angle theta. So where does the 2 go?
Opposite of it.
So over here. What about 3? And how do I find the other side?
Put that underneath.
So that's going to be a is equal to the square root of 3 squared minus 2 squared. Now, obviously, that's a modified Pythagorean theorem, but I just don't like writing all the steps. But you should know what that is. So that's going to be the square root of 9 minus 4, so it's the square root of 5. So then I'm going to set up for all of the functions. So sine was given to you. That's 2 over 3. What is cosine?
Square root of 5 over 3.
Square root of 5 over 3. Tangent of theta?
2 square root of 5 over 5.
So it's 2 over the square root of 5, which is 2 square root of 5 over 5, yes. I would always write it this way first, because when you're going to go to flip it, then you don't have to go back and try to think about it. So cosecant,
3 over 2.
3 over 2. Secant,
3 over square root of 5.
yep, 3 root 5 over 5. And cotangent,
3 5 over 2.
5 over 2. Let's see. 18 secant of theta is equal to 17 over 5. Now, I always draw my triangles going the same way, but if you prefer them a different way, that's fine too. So, where does the 17 go?
Hypotenuse.
Yep. Hypotenuse, what about 5?
Adjacent.
Adjacent. And then Pythagorean theorem modified to find the other side. A is equal to the square root of 17 squared minus 5 squared. So that's the square root of 289 minus 25. And no, I don't just know that off the top of my head, in case anybody's wondering. Class the other day thought I just knew those off the top of my head. I was like, no, I have it written down. So obviously if you needed to use your calculator for that, like that's fine, but you won't need your calculator for the other stuff right now. So then that's the square root of 264. Now, you probably are looking at that and thinking, well, I'm sure something can come out of that. I'm sure it can, but I don't care.
That's too big.
I just leave it.
Alright. Sounds good.
Now, if it's like the square root of 8, 2 square root of 2. Something that you like know what's coming out of it, sure, go ahead. But I also still won't take off for that if you don't.
Bless you.
So. Now all 6 trig functions.
Thank you, JR.
All right, sine of theta.
5 over 17. Oh, wait, no, sorry. That's cosine. It is root 264 over 17.
Yep. Cosine you already said was 5 over 17. Tangent.
Root 264 over 5.
Cosecant.
17 root 264 over 264.
Yep. Secant was given to us 17 over 5. Cotangent.
5 root 264 over 264.
Yep. Any questions about these problems?
No.
Do we need to see any more? Are we good? Sweet. All right, your problems up to this point, which it'll all be due at once, so if you're like, I just want to wait, that's fine, but 3, 11, 15, and 17.